Get on up.
Everybody right there.
Get into it.
Everybody right there.
Get involved.
Everybody just. Come on now. Come on now.
Hi, welcome to the Public Good. This is Gabrielle Joyce, and it's my pleasure to be here today with Bianca L. McGraw and Brandon Williamson of Spoken Word Masters over at Pure Ink Poetry. Welcome, guys.
How are you?
Good. Thank you for being here. Can you tell us about Pure Ink Poetry?
Sure. Pure Ink Poetry it's a poetry slam that runs every second and fourth Sunday at the Gypsy Parlor. We started in 2012. We just celebrated our 5th year anniversary. We started out as a poetry slam. It's open to everyone. So if you are a poet, if you're a writer, if you want to come and join us, feel free to sign up. Feel free to just come and watch if you want to. And we usually have a good time with that. But it's open to everyone. And it's become over a poetry community, a collective in a sense, of poets who just frequent the slam itself. Will come out and do trips and things like that. We actually just did a trip this weekend. We went to Philadelphia. We were brought in, we took 7 poets to Philadelphia and we performed there, and then we're going to be in Pittsburgh this weekend, so we're all over.
Okay, well, let's get to the exciting part, and why don't we do some pieces? We'd love to hear, Brandon, if you want to start with Critical Lens.
Sure.
Slip away.
There's no easy way to say this, but statistically, one of us will not live to see the end of this poem, so pay attention. Your survival relies solely on your ability to read the signs. Search for the demons in the darkness of your household underneath bed frames where you lay your head, because rest doesn't come easy when you find the very force meant to protect you sleeping in your bed. When silence buys you protection, your armor is a ticking time bomb. The signs above your bedpost read, no snitching, and only you can prevent friendly fire. Goldilocks, do you not know the world you stepped into? Where the curse of the black bear bears witness to a household being destroyed from the inside while being hunted on the outside, and all you have to do is read the signs. Has anyone stopped to consider why Mama and Papa Bear sleep in separate beds? How a family walk together can be a front for our household at war. A man's biggest fear is realizing the monster that haunts him at night doesn't sleep under the bed, but above it. Is when things are caressed by Papa's bare hands that they usually end up broken on the floor. When the ups and downs of your violent secrets come to light behind closed elevator doors in Baltimore. Quote the Raven, nevermore. Mama Bear's existence relies on the lies she's told herself. A sign from her bare hands that says they'll think it's always your fault. You will be hunted by the one who swore to serve and protect you. Protection that leaves an impression on the fruits of her inner thigh. This is the jungle in which Mama Bear resides, where barefoot walks pose unbearable threats of her baby bear holding his breath, being found on the wrong side of a bear roll. Mama Bear rolls to the bed after multiple nights of cold porridge and finds shelter in blankets that can barely cover her insecurity. Silence is not the cure for violence. So this is a call to arms. A battle cry for the disarmed whose only weapon lies in their voice. Foolish philosophies have been forged into the family trees, psyches of family trees, creating berries being buried every day in the news. Liquid lullabies pour out of rivers drawn from our children in this concrete jungle by bullets that whisper sweet nothings in the dreams they bring. They will tell you that nothing is quite what it seems, but when your allies become your enemies become anonymous. They don't follow through when the police adhere to the same no snitching policy as you. So I look to my brother and I scream, don't shoot, and then he looks to the officer and screams, don't shoot, and the officer looks to the camera and screams, don't shoot. See, the living dynamic for the black bear may be different from its polar opposite, but Goldilocks. If you want to cry her tears, if you want to wear her cross, if you want to sleep in her bed, you have to wake up in a world where you are 2 bullets away from becoming the next hashtag. Open your eyes, Goldilocks. It's hunting season. And your survival is now based on your ability to run. You have until the count of 1.
Amazing, thank you. We've got the amazing Bianca with fireworks.
Really? man that I wait for. Next to the window, by the front door, he is magnetic and he is majestic. He's not my father, but he's still epic. Like no other, he's my brother. From high top fades to French braids, I wait for him every day. As a hero, his arrival is monumental to my survival. Cause the way he cooks ramen noodles, y'all know that's dinner, that's vital. Brother, where are you? There's so many questions I want to ask you, like which one of my art sketches looks just like you, and am I your favorite sister? And how come there are fireworks in the middle of December? Brother, where are you? I wait for you by the window, drawing tiny hippos and large zeros, watching the light turn to night, knowing that everything would be alright. Brother, where are you? With frosted fingertips I leave imprints, painting Picassos on window tints. I wait. Still wondering why there are fireworks in the middle of December. It's something that doesn't seem familiar. But I remember high top and low top shoes. You were always making hustles and you were making moves, adorning my feet, adding Nikes, Jordans, and Adidas to my fleet. We were like socks. I was the ankle and you were the crew I looked up to. Brother, where are you? With frosted fingertips I leave imprints, painting Picassos on window tints. Using the reds and blues of my frostbite eye, trace the flashing matching lights. Still wondering why there are fireworks in the middle of December. It's something that just doesn't seem familiar, but I remember learning to tie my shoes with the knowledge that was given to me by you, enjoying every head rub of perfection, looping shoelaces in and out for your approval and affection. But brother, where are you? With frosted fingertips I leave imprints, painting Picassos on window tints. Using the reds and blues of my frostbite eye, trace the matching flashing lights. Wondering why police are laying bed sheets in the middle of the streets. Something that doesn't seem familiar. Why are there fireworks in the middle of December? Oh, but I remember high top fadeaways and low hand layaways, and yes, baby, your epic 3-point J. There was no one like you. I wanted to be just like you. That's how much I admired you. But brother, where are you? With frosted fingertips I leave imprints, painting Picassos on window tints. Using the reds and blues of my frostbite I trace the matching flashing lights. Wondering why police are laying bed sheets in the middle of the streets. Brother, it's cold outside. Why would you sleep there when you got a warm bed inside? Something that doesn't seem familiar. Brother, can you tell me why there are fireworks in the middle of December?
Amazing. I'm sure everybody wants to see more, learn more, and get involved. So how can folks get involved, support your work, and see more of you?
We have a website, pureinkpoetry.com or www.pureinkpoetry.com. We also have our Facebook, Pure Ink Poetry Slam, as well as our other Facebook page, which is Pure Ink Poetry. We have a great page and a group. Feel free to join the group. I also have, there's one thing I really want you to, really take away from, our poetry and our performances and everything like that. It's my book, Critical Lens. Critical Lens is available on Lulu.com. Also, it's available on Amazon. Brandon Williamson, Critical Lens. Also, we are working to raise money to send this one to the Women of the World Poetry Slam in March to Dallas, Texas. And so you can actually you can donate to our PayPal if you would like to, or you can buy our Pure Ink Poetry t-shirts, which are available on
our booster site.
And you can buy the t-shirt. They're awesome, and every t-shirt bought will send her that much further away to Dallas, Texas. And so please feel free to support us there, and also just come out and see us at the Tipsy Parlor at the Pure Ink Poetry Slam. The money, the proceeds to that also goes toward this as well. And so
again, we want to welcome everyone to our community, because again, it's about really getting involved with us so we can help support other communities. We don't just support Pure Ink Poetry, but we do support a lot of the other poetry events and a lot of the other poets in the area. And so we really want to make sure that we made mention of that. And you can always become involved with us. Just show up at our events and talk to us after the show, and to any of our poets that are performing at the show. So, yeah.
Awesome. Okay, well, we'll see you out there. Good luck in March, Bianca.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Everybody over there,
Get on up.
everybody right there,
Get into it.